the channel, and thank you so much for being here. As you may have noticed, I did not set the notification early, and I apologize to you for that. Thank you if you're joining me on the replay. Thank you for all of you for anything you do to support this channel. Even if you just pop in and watch for a few minutes and pop back out. If you'll take the time to subscribe to my channel, to like the video, to share my content, that is the best way to say thank you to any of your favorite readers on YouTube. It helps us to grow our channel and to be promoted without having to pay for promotion. And I have grown this channel from day one. Hello, Espanja. Hi, how are you, sweetheart? In that way, that's how I've grown my channel from day one, is I have used your participation, your co-creation with me and with Spirit to grow a channel that is hopefully meant to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to pay to have 10,000 views when I can have 100 views of real people who really want to hear from Spirit. And that's why I'm here, okay? I love you guys. I'm not just saying that. I truly mean it. And I'll do anything I can to help anyone I can in this life. That's who I am. That's who I've always been. And that's who I will always be. Alright, give me just a second to put things together here. Alright. I got a song for the reading, and I'm going to do a full moon and Aries reading. I don't know if you've noticed, if you've been watching the channel. If you have, thank you. But Spirit has been preparing us for the full moon that's coming up in Aries. And also for the new moon that's coming up after that in Scorpio. The Death card has been doing some amazing work in this collective to give change where it has been needed. Hello, Alandra Mill. Good, I'm so glad you're here, baby. Kalash, thank you for being here. Thank you. You and I are going to get together. Because of the kindness and generosity of those who watch this channel, we have reached our goal of $100. And when we get to $100, we get a payout. And when we get that payout, I'm going to share that payout with you. I'm going to give you 50% of it. And the other 50% will go back into the channel to buy sage and candles. I don't take anything for myself. I put everything that I get that goes into this channel to make it what it is, okay? To buy the cards, to buy the candles, and so forth. But I also feel like you deserve something for your hard work and your effort. So to anyone who has given a donation to this channel or just watched the channel, shared the content, sharing is the best way. My hand is itching. Definitely going to be some blessings coming to this collective during this next full moon. The projects that you have been working on are going to finally come to fruition. And I want to talk to you about it. But let's get started by this. Let's start with the song that I got. Okay. The song that I got was one by G-Eazy. And it's the one that he sings about Mama. So somehow Mama is significant here. Let's see if I can find it. Always and Forever, G-Eazy. Love You Forever. Love You Forever is by G-Eazy. And the lyrics go like this. Hey, sweetheart, I'd love to talk to you. Oh, 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 oh. Na, 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 na. All good, feeling fine. Clouds stay clear up in the nick of time. Miracles she'd always find every year around Christmas time. She can make my whole mood change. Change so fast, I guess it could feel strange. Even if I couldn't sleep, you hold me tight and you would sing to me, I love you. As long as I'm alive, I'ma love you. Like you always and forever, 'cause mama's always gonna love you. My dear baby, my sweet baby, nobody's gonna hurt you, 'cause mama's always gonna love you. Always just me and you, till one day the boy grew and grew. Trouble often brew, doing the stuff you ain't want me to. Late nights I'd hide from you, funny somehow you still always knew. Tiptoe sneaking past to knock on your door and I would sing to you. I love you. As long as I'm alive, I'ma love you. I like you always and forever, 'cause Gerald's always gonna love you. My dear mama, my sweet mama, nobody's gonna hurt you, 'cause Gerald's always gonna love you. Spent my last on you, so you ain't have to worry when the rent was due. Finally, my dreams came true. Signed a record deal like I said I'd do. Dream house, 5 bedrooms. You cried when I handed the keys to you. More that I'd made you proud, proud of the man that I'd become. Miss you, my heart's still bruised. Where did you go? I'm still confused. Yeah, wish you could have seen what? Sometimes I want to feel pain. Sometimes the hurt is important. Sometimes my heart feels whole. Sometimes the hole is enormous. Some mornings I start to cry as soon as I look at your portrait. I make a French press important. Sit back, try to enjoy it, and I just think about you. Some days my heart still feels like you broke and tore it, like the rugs pulled from under my feet. I don't know where the floor went. Some days I try to ignore it. Somehow I'm not strong enough for it. I know I'd have to write this. I knew it'd be hard to record it without breaking down in the moment. When I gave up sobriety after you passed, 'cause it was harder on my own. I hope you're not mad at me for it. I'm not trying to place blame for what the relapse is over. But when I look in the clouds and see you're flying over, worry that you're upset with me and you wish I was sober. I'm finally being honest because it helps with the closure. For the most part, I'm good though, my guardian angel. But some days are hard and it gets hard to stay stable. I just want you to know that I'm doing fine, and deep down inside, I'm still that same baby you cradled. Yeah, deep down inside, I'm still the same baby you cradled. Oh, 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 my dear mama, my sweet mama. Nobody's gonna hurt you, 'cause Gerald's always gonna love you. Hi, Gerald. I just thought I'd call you to see how you've been doing. I'm sorry. Passings are never easy. And I had a long time with her, so I know, have my own set of sad feelings. Anyway, I just thought I'd call you to see if I could talk to you. But I will later, okay? So, bye. So it was a voicemail. The beginning of the song is a voicemail from his mother, and the end, and he didn't answer the call. And the end of the song is a voicemail from, I think, his aunt, who was his mother's sister. I don't know, but that was the same thing that we kind of got in yesterday's reading with the man in the moon, the cat in the cradle, and the silver spoon, little boy blue, and the man in the moon. The song from yesterday was Cat in the Cradle. And it was about how you grow up throughout life and you have no time to spend with your children. And one day they're all grown and they have children of their own, and they no longer have time to spend with you. And they realize that it's not that you didn't desire time with them. It's that life gave you such difficulties that you were not able to take time with them because you were so busy providing for yourself and for them. And so this is a song about losing that parent that maybe you never had time with because they were always working or you were always doing something. And so there's a sense of us having loss of a parent. Some of us in this collective have lost our parents. Your loss may not be to death, it could be to circumstances in life that have just separated you from this person. But for many of us, the loss is death. We've lost a parent. For most of us, it's a mother. And I don't want to say that that's what's going to happen, but I will say that all of us are going to pass. We're all going to cross over. So if you still have your mom or your dad, you need to take time to spend with them before they leave this world, because none of us are promised tomorrow. I could get in my car in the morning and die before I get home. So just be mindful. Spirit is telling us to love each other, especially our parents and especially our children while we have time. Okay? Alright, so, and that's not to scare anyone. It is what it is. It's the message that Spirit's bringing. And I'm not going to sugarcoat for any of us. Alright, Spirit, what rocks would you give us for this reading? Thank you all for being here. Kailash is going to moderate for me, and he's going to remind you all throughout the reading to like, share, subscribe. All of those things mean the world to me. I'm grateful for whoever's here. I can't focus on the comments and on the reading, so I'm going to give my attention 100% to the reading. And when I go back and watch it, I will see your comments. And I appreciate everyone that comments and says hello to me. How am I doing? Any of those things. And the answer is I'm doing okay. I'm surviving. I would like to be thriving, and I will be. God willing, Spirit willing, I will be. We all will be. I feel that there's been a bit of a struggle financially in this collective. Any of us? Rocks, please, Holy Spirit. For some reason, I got quite a few. Let's see what the message is that Spirit has for us today. Stick it out with me. This is a full moon in Aries reading, which was the full moon is next Thursday, the 17th. And I want to encourage you to take time to take care of yourself on that day, because this is going to be the third out of 4 supermoons, and there's going to be a very significant cross. There's also going to be a trine within this full moon, and I want to share with you what that means, because it is a very powerful, powerful moon, okay? Give me just a second. This is Astro Matrix. This is where I get my information. I'm not endorsing anyone's product. This is where I get my information. You can get yours from anywhere you'd like. This is just where I get mine, okay? Here we go. The full moon in Aries right here. October 17th, 7:26 a.m. on the eastern seaboard. It's about ignite, embrace, and conquer. The element, as we know, is a fire element, and it's represented by the 4 of Wands. It's going to be at 24 degrees 34. Okay? The opportunities are to realize toxic situation. I'm sorry, why did I say realize? Because we're realizing them now. We're going to release toxic situations. We're insights. And our goals are going to be embracing sacred rage, learning to surrender. The Aries full moon is the third of 4 supermoons in a row over 2024. This alone makes it highly emotionally charged, possibly volatile cosmic moment. And don't forget, we had a reading not long ago that warned you not to be impulsive. Because remember, the song Stay in the Truck? That reading was preparing you for this full moon. Don't do anything you'll regret, that you'll spend life in prison for, because that's the kind of energy that we're dealing with here. And I can't encourage you highly enough to take care of yourself, okay? All right. It's possibly a volatile cosmic moment. And don't forget that this can be on a world scale. This could be on a worldwide scale. And we know that we've recently had an emotionally charged and volatile cosmic moment in North Carolina in the western part of the state. Moreover, due to a hurricane. Moreover, it's a full moon in the shape of a grand cross, which is a pattern that unfolds when two pairs of planets are opposition, namely the sun and moon, is the ruler of Aries, which is Mars, and his higher octave, Pluto. Needless to say, it's a full moon that packs a punch, and it comes right after eclipse season, too. It's a moon not for the faint of heart. It's a moon wherein all courage will need to be mustered to face the inevitable challenges that grand crosses tend to bring. These challenges are most apparent in our psyche. We may find ourselves caught in a push-pull current of power dynamics that seems impossible to conquer. You're going to be having this push-pull dynamic within your psyche. Don't forget that. And it's gonna seem that's like a two of swords feel, impossible to conquer, not knowing what to do. Yet Aries always finds a way to overcome. No matter how much this archetypal warrior is defeated, he always picks himself right up and carries on. After a brief moment of defeat, of course, that defeat is essential for us to gather our energies and forge forward despite the hurdles facing us. You may already be facing those hurdles now because full moons can affect you up to 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. So you're probably already experiencing a lot of this. The gifts of shapes like this in astrology are the building of enormous character. Without these obstacles, without the stories of the heroine or hero overcoming the monsters, figuratively speaking, we would have no tale to tell. Besides, there's hope. Within the Grand Cross nestles a grand trine. Mars once again is involved. Venus and Neptune are friendly towards him, softening the blow of the mighty fighter, bringing compassion and the deepest desire for connection, for forgiveness, for softness. There's a higher spiritual lesson in this full moon that brawny Aries won't be able to see unless they stop their bickering and take a valuable minute to pause. Something is flowing during this full moon, even if it's simply your intuition. Drop in, listen. What are our souls whispering to us? What lies beneath the noise of battle? There's a message there, a guidance, an important signal. Once we lay down our weapons and pull our power back towards ourselves, and sometimes this means walking away from the fray, the answers will come. Our sovereignty returns. Whether we're wrestling in the romantic field, the professional, or the personal, there's a sense that we've already won. Re-engaging in any other power struggle may only result in a hollow victory. Its moon that has its roots in the Aries total solar eclipse, new moon, which unfolded on April 8th. Of course, there's bound to be an intense feel to this lunation. How could there not be? Yet we've come to the end of our path now. It's time to lay down our laurels, not necessarily to give up, not at all, but to pick our battles wisely, to harness our energy, to hold our power, to tame our temper. Patience, as they say, is a virtue. And do you remember yesterday that was the outcome? Patience, patience, patience was what was going to pull it together. We had to have the patience to pull it together. So there's a Sagittarius vibe involved here as well. All right, so let's see what rocks we got from Spirit. Thank you for sticking it out with me. I know a lot of people are going to leave, but they will pop in and out. Thank you for liking the video. I do love you guys. I want to say hello. I want you to know that you will. Thank you, PDP, for being a new subscriber. Kailash is going to make a list, and he's going to add you to the list. If you want your question answered, get your name on the list and be here when I do questions after this reading. So make sure you're popping in and out so when your name is called, you don't miss your opportunity for me to answer a question for you, okay? Thank you. All right, we got our first rock that we got is faith. So Spirit's working on our faith during this full moon in Aries. Believe, which is also about our faith, isn't it? For your faith, you're going to have the faith and believe. You're going to be blessed, collective. Spirit says you're going to be blessed during this full moon. You're going to show somebody kindness during this full moon. Blessed is here twice. I have blessed here twice. Double emphasis on blessing for this Aries full moon. Kindness. Focus. Look, kindness is here twice. And we're going to focus. So we're going to be blessed, double kindness, faith, believe, and focus. I think we're going to focus on our faith and believing, and also on being blessed and having kindness. You're going to be kind, and kindness is going to be shown to you. And you're going to be blessed, and you're going to be a blessing. And you're going to have faith, believe, and be focused. That's beautiful energy. Isn't that beautiful energy? I'm here to use the black deck to get the overall tarot. How are you working overall during this Aries full moon? All right, what's the energy to overcome? And what's going to pull it together? Good. Wow. Okay. And you're overcoming. This is a time that what's happening during this full moon is leading you to the Chariot, motion, movement, transportation, or getting over, just digging deep. For some reason, my head is itching off the chain. Oh, somebody could have something going on with their hair. Okay, death here. We have death here. Spirit is working on death, but in reverse. So there's a change that's determined. Spirit is determined this will not change. There's something that will not change, but Spirit doesn't want it to change. And the energy to overcome is justice. You can't overcome justice. If you deserve justice, you're going to get justice. If you don't deserve the justice, then you can overcome it. Okay? If you didn't do anything to deserve the justice that's being served, that's the way to overcome this. Okay? And what's going to pull it together is you having the strength. Leo is here, Scorpio is here, and Libra is here with Taurus on the bottom of the deck. Now, you heard me talk about the cross and the trine, and you heard what signs were going to be involved. So you might see that in this spread, or you might not. I don't know why my freaking head in one spot is itching off the chain. Oh, wow. Somebody could have something going on with their head and get the itch. It feels like it's not on the surface either. It feels deep on the back of my head in one spot. I get sensations in my body, and they're part of the reading. There's something going on with somebody's head on the back of your head, and I feel it. It's deep. You could have a tumor in your brain. Somebody could have a brain tumor. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. I want to put the tarot away for right now, and I want to pull it back out when it's time. I'm going to sit it over here, and we're going to keep it in mind. We're going to do home life, work life. We're going to do that kind of spread today, okay? All right, before we start on that, though, I want to get us a shaman's dream to give us the overall theme of how spirit is working in this collective. Overall theme using shaman's dream. If you've been around, this is Alberto Vardo and Colette Baron Reed. Very, very in-depth deck of cards that give lots of insight. This is going to be a very deep full moon in Aries reading. It's not going to be whimsical. It's going to be a time of growth. If you want to grow and you want to change, this is your channel. You've found your tribe if that's your goal in watching these videos. Alright, Spirit, what is it that this collective needs to know when it comes to the full moon in Aries? What are you trying to accomplish in our lives? How do we need to, what is it, whatever, thank you, okay. Okay. Be patient with me. Be patient with me. Spirit's got a message and I'm going to give it to you. The vanishing mirror, your ego, sublimation, the disowned self, root girl, and possibility for union, skybridge, with willow the wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. Alright, there's going to be a lot of reading done here, but these are very gifted card creators. And the meanings of these cards are very important to this reading. Alright, so when it comes to the full moon in Aries, we have number 58, 46, 47, and 62. If you do numerology, those are your numbers. Alright, number 58, the vanishing mirror. Ego sublimation, letting go of self-centeredness, becoming a vessel of possibility. Do you ever wonder if your self-definition has become too rigid, too fixed around what you've come to learn, so that you contract your life into zones of safe versus unsafe? This here is okay, but over there, well, that might be too risky. Judgment, fear, self-righteousness, and overconfidence are only some of the traits that keep you from evolving. We are all products of our conditioning, so remember that this is part of the human experience. Yet you are not meant to remain static, seeking only what you expect. Even if it appears ambitious, it's still too narrow. You go nowhere when you hesitate to move out of your comfort zone. When you focus too much on yourself this way, you become a servant to the ego. It edges God out. EGO, edges God out. Or eases God out, ego. Removing the magic of possibility. Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing only what you are now. If you can let your self-definition soften, moving beyond the veil to your potential, a magical emptiness exists where all things are possible. Look again. Who could you be? What would you see reflected if you allowed yourself to be other than how you define yourself now? Nothing less is required of you now. In this moment, let go of who you think you are and allow the new you to emerge. You will recognize yourself as what you are, a partner in co-creation, in service to the divine. Doesn't it feel good? So your ego is going to have to be checked at the door. You have to rid yourself, of your self-centeredness, of your self-ambition, of only wanting what I can get out of a situation. This me. You have to have kindness and be blessed. But you have to also be kind to others and allow them to be kind to you. You have to bless others and allow them to bless you. And it's time to stop focusing on yourself so much. And look again in that mirror. What could you be if you would drop your perception of what you are at this moment and see the potential of who you could be if you came out of your comfort zone, okay? All right, now, number 46. And let me just say that I am talking to myself as well, because I myself am growing just like you are. You and I are no different. Root girl, the disowned self, hidden beauty, and need for acceptance and love. Root girl sits shivering, unclean, and naked at the base of the tree of the self. She is unloved, unwanted, and shunned for her deformities. She has no home, but is safe burrowing underground to dwell near the deeper roots of the sacred tree. Who is she to you? Could this urchin be the one part of you that reiterated can lead you to wholeness and true purpose? This is a part of you, the embodiment of deeply flawed perception of your failures manifesting as guilt and shame. When you project envy onto others or any emotion or intrinsic that you've learned to repress or deemed unnatural, it's the homeless child self crying for attention. Acceptance and love. That's what you want. You want to be, you're a homeless child who's self crying for attention, acceptance, and love. You want to lash out, ignore it, push it aside, all the while refusing to acknowledge this ugly quality as belonging to you. Ah, but if you would only look into the root girl's eyes and see the beauty and the unmet need, your unmet need, you would realize that this part of you asks for your compassion and understanding. This part of you was born when you were wounded and were conditioned to believe you're not whole, that your expression of self is somehow too much or too little. You may have even inherited this creature from your ancestors. However, it was this child self came to be curled up at the roots of your sacred tree self. It's time to welcome her into your heart. When you do, everything you've been searching for becomes illuminated and your path lights up with renewed purpose. When you come to love Root Girl and claim her as your own, accepting her and your humanity, she is transformed just as you are. Then all manner of magic begins to arrive in abundant form. Look for the beauty. Look for the beauty. So you're going to let your ego, you're going to let go of your ego. You're going to stop being self-centered. You're going to find the wounded child in yourself and embrace that person. Embrace that child and give that child the attention that it needs, so that you'll stop seeking it outside of yourself and lashing out at others with jealousy and with deceit and with all of the negativity that comes from not owning your own woundedness. There's a part of you that was wounded, maybe by your mom, maybe by your dad, maybe by something else. Maybe you were bullied in school. Whatever caused this part of you to be wounded, you're going to finally embrace it and take it on as your own shit so that it can be healed, okay? And then there's going to be possibility for union, number 47, and this is progressive. So once you do this, you're going to progress to the sky bridge. You stand before a seemingly unbreachable abyss, and there's no possibility of retreat. Remember, you're going to have defeat in this full moon, but only temporarily, and you're going to lay down your weapons and choose your battles wisely. There's no possibility of retreat, so you can't retreat. You can't go back. The path behind you is no longer an option. You have to act soon, though, or you run the risk of being stuck at the edge of the cliff. Life has brought you to this moment to offer you as yet undreamt of possibilities, but you must no longer postpone what you know to be inevitable. And yes, you are allowed a breath or two before the leap. So take a little bit of time to yourself. Remember, I said you need to take care of yourself during this full moon. Take some time to yourself. Get away for a day or two of for contemplation, or even just a few minutes. Walk to clear your head. Master your courage so that you may cross the sky bridge. Sky bridge appears when the moment is absolutely right for a quantum leap. Life believes you are ready, even if you do not agree. Remember not to confuse your true state of readiness with your plans and preparation. Respond with a determined yes and let the universe take care of the details. You need only hold on to your positive affirmation, and the way will be obvious as you take flight and clear this abyss. So once you get rid of your ego, something's going to happen that's going to have you face yourself in the mirror. And when you see yourself in the mirror, you're going to see not who you are now, but who you can be when you have healing of your inner child. Your inner child needs healing, and I'm going to pull cards on what that might be for some of us. And once you've done this, you're going to say, what the hell? Now I'm at a place where I have to make a decision that's going to cause a quantum leap in my life. This is going to take faith, belief, and focus. But what you're going to find when you take this leap is that you're going to be double blessed, and there's going to be double kindness offered and rewarded. Number 62, Willow the Wisp. And this is about treasures hidden in the shadows. Your ancestors have left you some treasures that you don't see. Willow the Wisp hovers in her luminescent glory above the twilight moors of your life, whispering for you to step into the fog, into the mystery, the unknown. You may have been visited by her before, but though intrigued, you refused her invitation. It would be safer, you decided, to remain on the journey you know. While you always have a choice you always have a choice as to whether to follow her or not. You never know when she might encounter you again. In this sense, turning away has its own consequences. Why is the known so appealing? It's only when you wake up to its restrictions, its soft prison or golden cage, that you realize there must be more. Willow the Wisp has come to you once again to offer you magic, but you will have to sacrifice certainty in the pursuit of adventure, your comfort zone for the dangers of discovery, your well-trodden path for the detours that may very well lead you astray. Or will they? Can you accept that losing yourself will bring you closer to your true self? And that's what's happening over here. Someone has pain in their mid-back, and it's excruciating pain. It feels like you could have a ruptured disc in your mid-back or some kind of disc situation going on, nerve blockage. The profound shift of an epiphany can occur only when you risk the detour and enter the unknown. Now is the time to trust higher forces to lead you into this place. These worlds hidden at the threshold between what was and what can be. And see, that's where you're at right here at the Sky Bridge. You can't go back. You don't have a choice of going back. You have to go forward. And you need to take a moment or two to bring yourself together, to realize that you have everything it takes, and you don't need to be afraid. What's gonna pull it together is your strength. And the energy to come is justice, something being right, thinking that this is the way to make it right. You think you know how to make this right? Spirit says you don't know shit, but you're fixing to. Now is the time to trust the higher forces to lead you into this place. these hidden worlds at the threshold between what was and what can be. Here's where you will learn about your own unmaking. To unmask yourself, take off that ego, drop the ego, embrace this person inside of you that's so wounded. Here's where you will learn about your own unmaking. Unmask yourself. Love what you discover, dark or light. See it all as divine and find a quiet, thrumming power waiting for you to channel it into the world for good. The treasure you find, filled with the wealth of love and kindness. Remember kindness? True prosperity is ripe to share with others. She is here for you now. Will you accept her invitation? A great bounty of goodness awaits you. That's your blessings. Your double blessings. You're going to get a double portion of blessings because of the kindness, okay? But you have to have the faith and believe, and you have to focus. You're going to have to see yourself. Focus on yourself. See the true you, the good, the bad, the ugly, and be willing to change these parts of yourself by embracing them and not pushing them away or projecting them onto others. I don't have too much pride. They do. I'm not a liar. They are. I'm not this. They are. I don't drink too much. They do. I don't do this. I don't do that. They do. They do. No. Embrace your part of this. Embrace the ugliness of who you are when you're wounded. There's a part of you that has felt like you have been discarded as trash. There's a part of you that feels like you have been abandoned and that everybody will abandon you from here on out. There's a part of you that feels so broken that you can never be fixed again. You can never have the pieces put back. And that's why you have the mirror here, because the pieces don't need to be put back. You need to see your potential once you heal what's so hurt inside of you. And when you heal this, you're going to have an opportunity. And see, you've already been going through this. You've already been facing your shadow. You've already been seeing what needs to change. And you're at the place right now where it's time for you to take a little break, rest, so you can take a leap of faith into your destiny. And when you do, you are going to find the blessings upon blessings because of kindness upon kindness. Okay? Alright. Enough of that. I feel like I'm preaching a damn sermon. Alright, so that's what's going on during the Aries full moon. We are facing our shadow. We are facing our ego. We're going to choose our battles wisely. And in order to do that, you have to drop the ego. Ego will cause you to fight to the death, to never lay down your weapon. Speak to me, Spirit. How did these get down there? Oh, wait, cards in the wrong deck alert. Shadow work, love your journey. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. It's time to do shadow work and love your journey, collective. And that's what we're about to find out right now. All right, Spirit, during Aries full moon, what shadow work do we need to face? Something shocking and something pitiful. We're going to be shocked at something pitiful. Shocked and pitiful. Look at this picture. Do you feel the energy coming off of that picture? That's the shock. You're going to be shocked. And something is pitiful. Any more shadow work? Love your journey. You're going to have to walk away and somebody is invading your privacy. Somebody is spying, invading. That's your shadow work. Time to stop invading other people's privacy. And some of us may walk away rather than face our shadows. We might blame others, get mad, and just walk away. But rather than walk away, we have to maybe look at ourselves, maybe invade our own privacy, the parts of us that we keep hidden. Alright, I'm here and go one more time. They're somehow distant. You're distant. You're away. You're far away. There's too much distance here. Or you're acting. You could be one of those people that when somebody talks to you, you just sit there and you don't even answer you don't respond because of you being in some other place. You're not even listening to what the person that's talking to you says to you. And some of us are jealous, envious. Stop being jealous. One more time I'm hearing. Some of us are power hungry. And some of us are superficial. One more time. Some of us are childish. Some of us may be children. We make excuses for why we're unavailable and disconnected. Alright, so that's the shadow work that we need to do. I don't know what the shocking is, but we're going to find out. This is full moon in Aries, okay? Alright, how can we not F ourselves when it comes to our home life? Let's put these back and let's shuffle these up. How can we not F ourselves at home? Shadow work and a ritual. And somehow you're doing a ritual, or you need to be, in doing shadow work at home. You're going to need to have a fresh start after you do your shadow work. So it's going to be time to start something new. Your shadow work is leading you to that cliff. Shadow work and take a vacation. So some of you are going to go on vacation while you're doing shadow work. At home, how are you working that we don't F ourselves? We're going to feel what we feel at home. You have the right to feel what you feel, but remember that you always have a right to be happy. Take care of your skin. Make sure you're doing whatever you have to do to take care of yourself, okay? Remember to take care of yourself. Have a spa day if you need to around this full moon. If you feel so inclined, call the spa and have a spa day. And I hope that if you can't afford it, that someone will bless you with that. Or that you'll give it to yourself in your own private, surrounding. Alright, work life. How do we not F ourselves? When it comes to work, we need to work on our nutrition and escape materialism. Shift your focus away from material and develop a healthy inner world. And your body is your temple. Try changing your eating habits. It's time to start eating what's available during the seasons we're in. Seasonal eating, clean eating, eating fresh, wholesome foods that are good for our bodies. Not going by a food pyramid that is so outdated and unhealthy that it's caused an entire world of obesity. Listen to your body. It will tell you what it needs, okay? So we need to work on our nutrition and we need to escape materialism. So some of us, all we do is work because all we want is more, okay? Stop. Alright, surprises. Excuse my language, but the card says, fuck being nice. Be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. And see, you have kindness here twice. But your surprise is you're not going to be nice to everyone. Because some people don't deserve your niceness. Alright? Love life. In your love life, you're going to release your expectations around money. So money is a factor in your love life. You may have a love of money. The love of money is the root of all evil, according to the Holy Scriptures. Money itself is not evil, but when all you care about is money, that is evil. And do not focus on your money aspect of your dreams. Abundance will come at the right time. So don't focus money. In your love life, you shouldn't be so focused on money. Okay? Alright, what's our role? To not F ourselves? Our role is to see the beauty. Learn to find the beauty in everything. See the world for all of its aspects. Go outside. Watch the sunrise. Watch the sunset. Watch the clouds. In the ugliest of situations, see the beauty in it. When you're looking at a ghetto where there's graffiti and trash littering the streets, find the beauty. Find that little piece of whatever that's growing in the sidewalk in all of that disgustingness. Alright, and what will be our outcome? Our music. Spirit says, I need you to tune into some frequencies. That music can heal you in a way that medicine never can. Okay? The outcome is going to be music. Some of you may be writing songs, playing instruments, and we're going to plan our career. Look at this, collective. Your kindness is coming out in reverse. There's a need for you to understand something about your kindness. You're being nice, but you're being too nice, and you're doing it with people who are talking shit behind your back. You need to go through an awakening. There's going to be an awakening. Social media detox under that. Alright, so let's get some more aspects of our lives here. Figure out how do you want to do this. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Spirit, I need you to give me some guidance here. Guidance, please, Holy Spirit. Guidance, please, Holy Spirit. Okay. Spirit said, look at Moonology. Moonology, full moon in Aries, home life. May I see, please? Home life. Home life, full moon in Aries for this collective. Believe in the impossible. There's a blue moon. Believe in the impossible at home. So something feels impossible. Feel whatever you feel, but also remember you have the right to be happy and believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Work life. At work, you're going to have a new start. You're going to have a new start at work, a new start. And step out of your comfort zone. So you're going to step out of your comfort zone at work and have a new start. You're going to start something new at work. Alright, surprises. Good, strong answers only, please, from the universe. Surprises. You got a lot of surprises. You got like 4 surprises here, collective. The surprises during this full moon next week is that you're going to have communication that's going to be key. So you're going to have a communication with somebody that's going to be the key to it. You're going to take time to breathe out. You have a Gemini here. You have your North Node in your work life and a new moon. So you're moving into your life purpose at work. And you have the blue moon. Disseminating moon. Breathing out. Communication is key. Whatever this communication is, you're going to take us a minute to breathe. You remember you have to take action, but take a minute. You can take a minute. Take a walk or whatever before you react. There is a win-win outcome forecast. Libra is here. Remember, judgment, or was it, I'm sorry, justice rather. The scales of justice are here twice. The full moon and the new moon in Libra. And your surprise is that there's going to be a new romantic cycle beginning. So you're going to meet somebody to have a relationship with during this full moon in Aries. Surprisingly, you're going to start a new relationship, a new romantic cycle, or it could be with the same person you're with. You're going to like rekindle. You're going to revamp. You're going to start trying new things to bring that relationship back to a place of health and abundance, okay? So your communication is going to be important. You're going to have to take a minute to breathe out. You're going to know you're going to have a win-win outcome. Whatever you're having to deal with right now, it's going to be a win-win outcome, and you're going to have a romantic cycle that begins. You're going to have a new start that's going to cause you to step out of your comfort zone over here in your work life, and you're believing in the impossible at home. At home, you might be having struggles with your relationship, and over here, your surprise is that you're going to rekindle that. All right. Now, love life, because your love life is your surprise. Love life, Holy Spirit. What's going on with the love life? You're releasing your expectations around money, for one thing. Love life for the collective. May I have a good, strong answers only, please? Love life for the full moon in Aries. There we go. In your love life, it's time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. You remember, don't focus on money. Stop worrying about what somebody's going to give you and have the kindness to give to them instead. You're going to have a practical plan if you want to have your dreams. You have a Virgo and a Taurus showing up in your love life. And the energy is gaining momentum, the waxing moon. So in your love life, the energy gaining momentum, I feel, is like you're going to have some real quick movement in your love life. And you're going to realize, you know what? It's time for me to give rather than be always taking. This is where your ego is going to be smashed and dropped. You're going to drop your ego and you're going to embrace the wounded parts of yourself. You're going to come up with a practical plan, and it's going to happen quickly in your love life. It's going to happen real fast. And you don't see it coming because it's a surprise. You do now, but you're about to start something new in your romantic life. Alright, our role, Spirit. So be ready for a new relationship or the rekindling of the old one that you have. Have faith in your dreams. Your role is to have that faith and to believe and to focus. Have faith in your dreams and your outcome. What will be the outcome in the full moon? You're going to surrender to the divine. And you're very close to achieving your goal. So you're going to surrender to the divine. That's what you're going to do. All right, let's look at the manifestation moonology real quick. Home life, Spirit. Home life for this collective. Let me just say you have the full moon. The outcome is the full moon. Waxing moon, new moon, full moon in Taurus, new moon in Virgo, waxing crescent, Libra, disseminating, and Gemini. So you have a lot of air going on as your surprise. Okay? There's going to be a lot of discussion about that. A lot of sword energy. You're going to have a new start at work. New moon, north node, and a blue moon. Alright, home life, Spirit. Good strong answers only, please. That's what's up. Oh my goodness. Have faith in your dreams. No. That goes there. Sorry. This is what I meant to grab. Speak your world into being at home. And think it through. Gemini's here strong in your home life. You're going to be dealing with some Gemini energy at home. You're going to speak your world into being and think it through. I think you're going to think it through and then speak it into being. But I don't know. You might do it the other way around. Alright, work life. Work life. You have a new moon in Gemini and a first quarter moon in Gemini at home. Look at here. You have Libra. Finding a balance. At work, you're going to have a new job. Step out of your comfort zone and get into your north node, your life purpose. You're going to find balance. That is the justice. Overcoming this justice is in your work and your surprise. Alright, surprises for the collective. You're surprised, Leo? I'm telling you right now, Leo. You're going wild again. Leo's going to go wild. And you're going to work through your feelings. So there's a Leo that's going to go wild and an Aries that's going to work through their feelings. Alright. Our love life. You're going to reveal what needs to be seen in your love life. And I think I'm getting from that this new person that you're into, you're going to let that come out. The cat's going to come out of the bag. The cat in the cradle and the silver spoon. The cat's coming out of the bag. You're going to reveal what needs to be seen in your love life. And it's going to happen fast. And you're going to have to come up with a practical plan for how you can like move in together or restructure your life so that you can have success. And you're going to give rather than take in this scenario. In your last relationship or in this relationship prior to the changes, you may have been someone who was very self-centered and you took. You was like all about me. But in this relationship that's coming after this moon or during this full moon is going to be one where you give rather than take. And you're going to have a practical plan and it's going to happen fast. Alright, I roll. And that's the Scorpio vibe, by the way. I roll, good gracious. Our role is to breathe through the tension, full moon in Scorpio. Believe in your good luck. First quarter in Sagittarius. First quarter in Cancer. Push through your insecurities. So you're going to feel insecurities here because of Root Girl. But you need to face those insecurities head on and embrace yourself in those places where you feel vulnerable. And unleash your kindest self. Remember kindness? Kindness is here twice. Unleash your kindest self. That's your role. So be as kind as you can be. But if they don't deserve your kindness, don't be mean. Just don't be kind. Just don't give them any of your time. Not everyone deserves to be a part of your life. Alright, and your outcome. If they don't deserve your kindness, well, walk away. Learn to walk away. Alright, so you have a Capricorn, a Cancer, a Sagittarius, and a Scorpio as your role. And then we have Gemini. The outcome is going to be that you're going to clear your mind of all of this. You're just going to clear your mind of it all. Gemini is here. And be humble. Remember your ego. First quarter moon in Leo. Over here, Leo, you're going wild. But what you don't see coming is this is going to humble you. What's happening here is going to humble you. Alright, let's start putting these up so we can get towards... We're going to do a little bit more with this, and then we're going to move into the question and answer phase of this. So I want to keep these cards put away and keep my mess kind of cleaned up. Let me know how you're enjoying this by liking it. If you are getting something out of it, like the video to let me know that. Comment on it, and I will read all of your comments. I love reading your comments. They mean the world to me. And I cherish them. I am not able to respond to the live comments when I go back and rewatch it. But I want you to know that I read every single one. Okay. Now, let's look at... There's a new romantic cycle beginning in your life. I want to look at our finances. What is it that we need to know about money when it comes to the aspects of our life here? Because I see money is showing up in other areas of our life. Alright, at home, what do we need to know about money? I'm here to use the other deck. I'm still going to use that. You have star power on the bottom of the deck after shuffling. Home life, spirit. Oh, there we go. There's an artist. Somebody is an artist. Create endeavors I'm sorry. Creative endeavors can help improve your cash flow. Photography, design, music, acting, art, or anything in the creative field. Seek out the things that inspire you and help you boost your creativity. Alright, work life. At work, retail. Somehow retail. You may have to buy something or sell something. Why is retail here for work? Because you're having a conflict. Retail is about a conflict at work. Outcome of the conflict. You're going to be at a crossroads. So you might get in a fight with somebody about spending too much money. And they're going to say, I'm not going to write anything. Okay, so what should we do here? Don't take a risk. Alright? If we don't take a risk, outcome. There will be no business. So is that, what should we do instead? What should we do instead? Our soul tribe. We need to lean on our soul tribe right now when it comes to work. Your work might involve your soul tribe somehow. Gaia is part of this. Now Spirit's telling me to use this deck. Alright, when it comes to our work life, what do we need to know, Spirit? As a collective, what does this collective need to know about our work life? At work, we're going to have connections. There will be no prickly situation, and you're going to have real passion. Spirit's working on real passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's time to find and experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly desire. So Spirit's working on you having real passion. And there's a prickly situation. You need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. But it came out in reverse, which is saying to me, fuck kindness. Not everyone deserves your kindness. And somebody at work is causing you a pain in the ass. But see, you have connections. You have connections that are going to lead you to your real passion and out of a prickly situation with somebody who's a pain in the ass. You ever worked with a pain in the ass? You might be that pain in the ass. Alright, surprises for our work life. Spirit said use the other deck. Well, you're going to have a wish come true. What are our surprises? Our surprises are that there's not going to be any option. What do you mean no option? About using your voice. You're not going to have the option to use your voice. Why not? Because you're going to take off and you're not going to grow up. What do you mean you're going to take off while somebody's not growing up? You're going to take off because somebody won't grow up and they won't explore. What will they not explore? This is your surprise. A gift. They were not on board with a gift. And so you're going to take off. You got in an argument with somebody, it looks like, because you wanted to give a gift and they didn't want to give a gift. What's going to be the outcome for this surprise? You're unlocking and not... You're not going to unlock and you're not going to celebrate. What are you going to do then? You're not going to do odd jobs either. Outcome for our surprise. No transportation. Because of justice. Remember justice, the energy to overcome. Alright, what do we need to do differently when it comes to transportation? So we have transportation. Right now we don't have the courage and we're frozen. What do we need to do differently to have the courage? Express yourself. You need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or career in communication. Remember, communication is key. You need to talk to somebody about your transportation. Outcome of talking to somebody about the transportation. There's someone you need to talk to. Okay. If you talk to about the transportation, you're going to have a long-term relationship that's a powerful position. This could be a marriage. And put all your cards on the table. Alright, how about your love life? How is money affecting your love life during this full moon? You're going to have some surprises now. Remember that. You're looking, beginning, and you have people skills. In your love life, you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, a counselor, a salesperson, or head of a company. And it's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You have creative ideas that get noticed and build a nest egg for the future. So I'm getting that you're going to meet somebody new. You're looking. It's okay to look for something better. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose and be fully satisfied. And I think you're going to find the person that's aligned with your life purpose. And the two of you are going to begin a life together. And you're going to be able to get along. Because you're going to stop focusing on money and focus on your life purpose. On your real passion. Getting out of a prickly situation. And having connection. True connection. And being in the right soul tribe. Eating well. Just having a good, wholesome life together. Alright. Our role is to remember there's going to be some fast changes. Remember the energy was gaining momentum? This is going to happen fast. Be careful of pregnancy. I see a rabbit. For some reason, I'm feeling, especially if you're a Sagittarius, you need to have sexual protection or birth control if you do not want to get pregnant during this full moon. Okay? All right. Outcome. That could be for other signs too, but especially Sagittarius. The outcome is going to be relationships. Good old healthy relationships. Business partners, office love affairs, and communication with coworkers are highlighted now. Make choices with extreme care. So be careful who you are in partnership with and who you are in a relationship with. And have flexibility, okay? Something legal going on here. Anything else we need to know about the legal situation when it comes to the outcome? You're going to have angelic help. And don't be a perfectionist, okay? You're going to have angelic help with not being a perfectionist. Some of us are perfectionists, and our legal situation will work out better if we stop that. There's no need to have caution, so don't worry about being cautious. It's going to, I think, work out in your favor, whatever this legal situation is. And surprisingly, it's going to be long term, and you're going to end up in a powerful position because of it. Alright, no need for caution, it says. Alright, what else? Spirit. What else? We're going to look at one more thing, and then we're going to get some guidance and close the reading. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. Home life. We're going to pull tarot on it also. Home life for the collective. May I see, please? At home, you have protection, you have forgiveness, and you have confidence, okay? Work life. At work, you're grieving. Why are you grieving at work? Because of your career, your well-being, and freedom. Outcome of your freedom. You're going to travel. Alright, surprises. Your surprise is a spirit guide and your family. Alright. Love life. Talent came out in your love life. Alright. Your role. Our role. Your role. Your role is to have good luck. Your happiness is here. And that new beginning. And then outcome. You're about to have something new start in your life. And it's a relationship. You're going to have passion, prosperity, lighter load to bear with closure. So you're going to get closure somehow. And it's going to cause a lighter load. You're closing out something and starting something new. For some of you, it's work. For some of you, it's a relationship. For some of us, it's all of the above. We're going to start completely over from scratch and do this differently this time, okay? Let's pull tarot. I'm going to use... Which one do I want to use, Spirit? I'm hearing use the Psychic Tarot, so that's what I'm going to use. It's a little different. It's regular tarot. It's more of an oracle tarot, but it has the tarot in it. Okay, I have the third eye and spirit, suffering and silence. Some of us are using our intuition and card turned over in the deck, suffering and silence. There's already a card turned over. Partnerships and alliances, the Three of Pentacles. So you're going to have partnerships and alliances at work. You remember, you have already been told that you have partnerships or connections, rather. Alright, why is death here for this collective? Death is the Chariot. What's not going to change? Spirit is working on not changing this, okay? So this is something that Spirit is not wanting to change. You having the Chariot and a Tower. The Chariot is about travel, motion, getting over things. So Spirit wants you to get over something and realize something, okay? What is it that you're getting over? What are you triumphing over? Number 7 and number 16, which is 2 sevens. What are you triumphing over? The 9 of Wands. You're getting spiritual strength from holding on to something. See how you've been holding that up? Whatever you've been going through, you've been holding everything up yourself. This is a singular feel, and it feels like you've been alone holding this heavy shit. You've been holding some heavy shit for a while, and that's what you're getting over. See how he's finally going to walk away from that and free himself from that burden that he's been holding? That whatever you've been through has made you incredibly wise and incredibly strong. You could be from India. Number 9 is here. And why is the Tower here? Because what you're realizing is that there's divine feminine here. Fertility. The Empress. You're realizing that this Empress has been carrying all of this load on her shoulders by herself. Or you might be this Empress and you're like, I can't carry this anymore. Spirit says, I don't want you to. I don't want you to. I want you to put it down. Time to get over this. You're having a Tower about an Empress that's carrying a lot. And they need to get over this outcome of the fertility card and with the spiritual strength. There's a lot of cards here. You've been suffering in silence. You've had conflict and defeat. The Scorpio card is here upright. You're going through a transformation. You're no longer going to be trapped in fear. There's going to be accelerated motion, the Eight of Wands. You have the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Death card, transformation, the Five of Swords, conflict and defeat, and the Nine of Swords, suffering and silence. This person right here, and that's not it. You've also been dealing with the Two of Swords, not knowing what to do. You have options, but you don't know which ones would be the best one. You've been through deception and envy. And you've been playing the waiting game as well. This woman has been through hell. And you're realizing that. You're realizing the hell that this woman has been through. This could be your mother. Or this could be a divine feminine. Alright, why is justice the energy to overcome? Because of having a foundation and achievements, the Four of Wands. Having somebody open their heart, get some rest and rejuvenate, and get over some obstacles and challenges. So there's some obstacles and challenges to overcome. When it comes to having a foundation, your home, you may be behind on your house payment. Somebody's heart chakra needs to be opened so they can love again. You may have shut down your ability to love others, and you're taking a break. You're resting, rejuvenating, and getting over something. And I see you've been through hell. Hell is an understatement for what this person's been through. Why is strength here? Because of the shadow work you're having to do, the moon is here. The truth coming out about patience and prosperity. The truth is coming out. Let me see what that's truth. And you're in solitude. There's a Virgo feel to this reading. Let me see what truth is. That's the only one I'm unsure about. What number was it? Number 20. That's the Judgment card. The qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening, clarity, the revelation of truth, and cosmic consciousness. At times it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do just that. Evaluation of the past along with the lessons that you've learned or still need to understand must now be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. The Truth card, change must be made in a certain area of your life. Don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time, but don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time. For any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest judgments. Whatever steps you take now will have reaching consequences, far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Using the power of the universe and blending them with a little from the physical world will assist you to bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. So you're going to have like this aha moment of clarity that's going to help you to see what you need to see about the past. And it has to do with being patient with prosperity and facing your shadow. Your hermit mode, your soul searching. What are you going to see that you need to have the truth revealed about? Truth. The truth is the light and the Three of Cups, rejoicing and celebrating. And power. You're going to have the strength. Remember, strength is what's going to pull it together. That's what we're clarifying. Strength is clarifying strength. You're going to realize that all this dark stuff that you went through was to bring you to your patience and planning. Your patience and planning are here. And you're going to build on the truth. And this is going to help you to see the light, the sun, the light. That's the sun card. You're about to be the happiest person you've ever been, the happiest version of yourself ever. And you're going to have a rejoicing and celebration. Outcome of your rejoicing and celebrating. What are you rejoicing and celebrating? Oh, you've had an emotional loss. And you get recognized and rewarded. The universe is recognizing that you've been through all of this. And you're going to get recognized for it and rewarded. The universe is rewarding you with happiness again. The universe is balancing out. Look, the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. This Emperor, I think, is going to show you recognition for the emotional loss that you've been through. The challenges that you have to overcome. The obstacles that you've had to overcome. You deserve rest, and I think this person is going to come to you and give you the rest that you deserve. They're going to say, I got this. They're going to take this load off of you and give you the rest that you deserve. That's what I feel. Clarify the recognition and reward. I can't make it up. Look at there. There he is. And he's coming to you with the most kindness that a person can come with you. He's bringing kindness. He wants to recognize your emotional loss. And he's going to travel to see you. What you don't see coming is the devil, the temptation. I don't know why you're going to be tempted, but the two of you are going to be tempted for some reason. And I'm going to leave that alone. You might be having a strong desire for one another. This woman right here, reverse any roles you need to, but this woman right here has been through what would kill most people. Most people would not survive what this woman has survived. And the energy to overcome is opening your heart and resting, allowing yourself to take a break while you're trying to overcome the obstacles that are keeping your stability from being intact. Something is threatening your stability. The Spirit says there's no reason to have caution. There's a spirit guide with your family. You're going to have a new beginning. And something is going to lighten your load, collective. You have been through hell and back, my darlings. Hell and back. And Spirit is sending you someone to lighten your load. Okay? And it looks like a masculine. It could be the other way around. I'm going to pull some wisdom of the hidden realms for a guidance. May I have guidance, please? That didn't take but a second. The Diamond Dreamer, the Metal King, and the Sacred Union. This is a sacred union that's happening, but it also involves a lot of other moving parts. Number 6, number 37, and number 27. Number 6, the Diamond Dreamer. When the Diamond Dreamer arrives, he represents the successful manifestation of the unseen into the material. Be sure you truly want what you think you desire, for this ally will commit to getting it for you. All manner of conditions will flow around you. Messages from Spirit will serve to guide you toward achieving your heart's desire. If you want a house, you'll be led to it. If your priority is a new job with the right continual steps, you will achieve this. If you desire a more harmonious relationship, the measures needed to create this will be obvious. A project finally pays off. Material gain and positive financial shifts may also be on the way. You will indeed see the tangible results of your ambition. The Diamond Dreamer also serves to guide you to the appropriate choices, so the unseen is awakened to more mountains on your behalf. I'm sorry, to move mountains. Why did I say more mountains? The unseen is awakened to move mountains on your behalf. Positive communication is now possible in all relationships. Remember, your surprise is communication is going to be key. The confusion of the communication that we've been having with all of the sword energy we've endured lately is moving out so we can have positive communication. Be careful, though, during this full moon of not having too much ego and not doing the shadow work, because if you don't do those things, none of the rest of this is possible. And the shit you've been going through will continue until you're ready to stop letting it control your life. Because this right here is not who you are. When you look in the mirror, see beyond all of this to the potential, okay? The Metal King, discipline, armor, and boundaries, number 37. And that's who this emperor is. They are bringing this discipline. That's how it's going to lighten your load, too. Because they are going to protect you from the load. They can handle the load. You are powerful, but in a different way than they are. Number 37, the Metal King. Could be into heavy metal. The Metal King is strong and arrives to lend you his impenetrable shield of protection. No matter who sends you criticism or jealousy, you will not be hurt. This ally also prompts you to think about setting healthy boundaries. When you do, no matter how uncomfortable the task may be, everyone will benefit. He asks you to make sure you know where you end and where others begin. Kind, but not too kind. Others' emotions are not yours, no matter how empathetic you may be. Another of the Metal King's messages is to remind you how important it is to have a healthy sense of self-esteem. It's a good time to shine and be proud of what you have accomplished. So this person, excuse me, I have asthma going on, is going to come into your life and to remind you the importance of setting boundaries with other people. Because you're special enough that you need to know that you should be kind but not too kind. Not everyone deserves your kindness. And sometimes people take advantage of your kindness because that Empress that's over here, she needs this divine masculine to balance her out, and vice versa. He also needs her to balance him out. They need each other. They were meant to be together. There she is. She's being transformed, and so is he. He's being transformed because he's watched her suffer and endure so much. But the two of you are here together, and he's come here to bear your burden that you can't bear on your own, because you weren't meant to bear that burden. You were meant to be the creative side of things. He was meant to bear the burdens that you're trying to bear. And for the two of you, you're going to have material wealth and true prosperity. So if you want something, be careful what you think and what you say, because the universe is instantly going to give it to you like you would not believe, or send you in the direction that's going to lead you to it. The energy is gaining momentum. These changes are going to happen fast. Rapid changes are coming to lighten your load, and you're going to have a sacred union. There's a sacred union coming, and it's bringing forgiveness in your home life. Number 27. We've read this before. We get this card a lot in this collective. The sacred union is about beautiful, true partnership. It shows you that Spirit is listening and is always by your side, helping you co-create your greatest desires and manifest your destiny. When you receive this ally, know that you're never alone on your path. Partnership with the divine is yours whenever you need help. The sacred union also represents the coming together of all kinds of harmonious alliances, friendship, family, business, and of course, romance. No matter what the form that the message pertains to the value of partnership and reminds you to observe the gifts bestowed upon you by the sacred union. This is a very positive omen. A very positive omen. Okay? So what we have here is a twin flame connection coming together. And I will say that my friend Denny is coming next weekend. I'm going to go pick him up. And so I'm not surprised to see this come out. But if it's coming out for me, it will also be coming out for some of you. So you know if this is your message or not, if you are planning to see this person. And it looks like this person is planning on taking the load off of you by helping you, by showing you kindness, and by teaching you when to be kind and when to be fierce. And you're going to be able to overcome this justice situation. There's a situation in your life that may have a legal component to it that you're going to overcome. You're going to have angelic help. You're going to have to face your shadow during this time. You're going to have fast changes. You're going to be put in a position of power. You're going to do what you're really passionate about. You're going to get out of a prickly situation because you have connections, your soul tribe. You have no business taking a risk and writing something because it would cause a conflict about selling something. So don't write whatever that is. You don't want to have to buy something. It's about buying or selling something. Be cautious about that. Okay, but you have angelic help. You're not going to be a perfectionist. You're going to have true relationship. You're going to awaken to the fact that you're too nice. You're going to plan your career, or that you haven't been nice enough. And you're going to have your music as well. Some of you are going to wake up to the fact that you haven't been nice enough to somebody who's been through hell. And while they were going through hell, you were too busy being self-centered to even notice the hell that they were going through. You weren't listening to them when they were trying to talk to you about it because you were too focused on yourself, okay? And some of us were the ones who weren't being listened to. You know who you are in the situation. Don't play dumb. Own your shit, collective, so you can heal Root Girl. Okay? It's time for Root Girl to get healing so that we can take that leap. And that's what we're about to do. There's going to be... Oh, wait. Let me check one more thing. I don't remember if I asked about the chariot or not. I don't remember what I do when I'm reading. It's crazy how I get so into a trance that I don't know what I'm saying. Show me again what the chariot is on the bottom of the deck. If I read it, it'll show me the same message. I think. Show me the chariot. What's the chariot? Your solar plexus came out. Look, with the Lovers. This is knowing that you can make this choice. What are you knowing that you can? There it is. Look. The light and the celebration. The sun. You're going to have a lot of celebration. You're going to know you're going to have this. And you're going through the patience and planning of it all right now. Outcome of your patience and planning. I love it when Spirit clarifies. Look, y'all. The Tower and the Triumph. It's that person realizing, it's the Chariot clarifying the Chariot. It's that person realizing the hell you've been through and that you've overcome, and them wanting to help you because they see how much you've been through. And you're going to have, this is going to bring a load off of just going to lift a load off of you so that you can celebrate and know that it's possible for you to overcome anything, because the two of you together can overcome anything. And there's a world card. There's a need for an ending, a closure. There's going to be closure somehow here also. Okay? Alright, I guess what I need to do then is I need to take a little break. What would your best friend say when it comes to this beautiful reading? This is a reunion. They're also going to have a new career, it looks like. Say thank you to your body and remember who you are. So some of us have forgotten who we are, and we need to thank our bodies because our bodies take a lot from us. Carlos. Why did I say Carlos? Somebody's name could be Carlos. Cosmo bit me again this morning. That's why my hands are covered in band-aids. But he'll heal. He will get there. He will get there. All I was trying to do was show him love, and he bit the shit out of me. My head's finally quit itching, thank God. Somebody had something going on in the back of their head, and it was itching bad. I don't know if you had something serious going on there. If you've been having itching in your head, you might need to get that looked at by a doctor. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. Kailash, thank you guys for your patience. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your love. Oh, I love it when you show love and show me love by liking my videos, subscribing, sharing. If you haven't already, please make sure you do those things for us so we can continue to grow as a soul tribe in this channel. All right. Okay. Thank you, Esponder. Kailash, thank you, sweetheart. If you enjoyed that reading or if it resonated with you while I'm taking my break, please let me know if it did resonate with you, because that was one beautiful reading. It was tough. I mean, I'm not going to kid you. You got to go through something to get the celebration in the sun. You're going to have to go through the healing, but you may have already been doing that. That could be just Spirit showing what you've been through. This feminine, reverse any roles you need to, whoever this person over here was, where Spirit wasn't changing the situation, has been through hell and back. Hell and back. I love you guys. I'll be back in a minute. I'm starving, so after I answer these questions, I'm going to jump in my car and go get something to eat. I don't have any groceries right now. I done been through hell and back like the rest of you. What's that, Cosmo? Why you hiding? Why you hiding today? You acting weird. Stop acting weird, Cosmo. There's my boy. There he is. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing, baby? Is your food good that I got you? Do you like your food? I'm going to take your whole cage outside this evening and scrub it out real good. Clean it up real good. I'm going to give you something. He's going to build a porch for you to put you on the back porch on premium porch. How's that sound? Think we might be able to talk him into staying a little while? Oh, you two gonna, Otto's like, I got Jimmy under control. I bet you do. Here you go, baby. We're gonna go get something to eat in a minute. I gotta finish my video. I'll be right back. You need to stop. I've got you some food right there, and you're going to eat that food. You're not going to keep eating all these treats because you don't want to eat that food. You're going to eat that food that I bought for you. So stop jumping on my leg asking me for treats because you're not going to keep getting them. Eat your food. I'm going to be nice, but I'm going to stop being too nice. So you need to eat that food. Yeah, you better go eat that food. You know what I'm talking about. Don't you play dumb. No. Eat that food. You better go eat that food. You want to go out? All right, come on. Come on. I'm going to put you on the leash while I finish my video. You just want to control somebody. He's a Gemini for sure. My dog is a Gemini and he acts like one. He's got treats everywhere. Keeps asking for more. Alright, I'm back. I was having a talk with Spirit and speaking my world into being at home. Esponja, what's up, baby? Hey, Christy. You saw a girl fight once. You remember? Carlos is not working at the moment. He is in language school. Is there a woman that he is liking? Or I'm jealous again? Huggies. Huggies to you too, baby. Alright, let's see if there's another woman. I haven't been seeing another woman. Congratulations to Carlos for going back to school to learn another language. That's awesome, Esponja. That's great. Talk to me about Carlos, Spirit. Didn't I say that name a while ago? Freudian slip. Is Carlos seeing another woman, Spirit? Esponja, Spirit said no. No. Flat out no. And that there's no need to worry. Okay? So put those worries to bed. Yes, you're just being jealous. No need to be jealous. Show us how Carlos feels about Esponja, Spirit. Show us how he feels about Esponja. May we see the hidden desires of his heart, his secret desires in his heart. Spirit guides of Carlos, will you grant me the permission to see the secret desires of his heart? He's at his breaking point with family. He's divine masculine and he feels like he has no family. Family is a fantasy that he wants. He has a fantasy of having a family. Show me how divine masculine. Show me how Carlos feels about Esponja. May I see, please? How does he feel about Esponja? What are his true hidden secrets? He's realizing that he has not been talking to you. And it has to do with beauty. Why is there no beauty? Because of memories. He has memories of not being kind or graceful. He's realizing how cold he's been to you and how he's not treated you like you were beautiful. And he's going through an emotional storm, or is about to be. What's going to be the outcome here for Carlos when it comes to Esponja? May I see, please? Esponja, there's chemistry and obscurity, and it came out sideways. Which is it? Rejection came out. Why is rejection here? Because he feels like it's a fantasy to not have a soulmate. He's the divine masculine. So he doesn't want to have a soulmate. He's attracted to you. He's rejecting somebody because he's divine masculine. And he's realizing he hasn't been giving you what you need. What's he going to do differently? He has confusion about what to do differently. He's not sure what to do. He's not sure what to do differently. He doesn't want to make any more mistakes, though. So what will be the outcome of his confusion? He's going to have an obsession and be trapped. And have intimacy. Outcome of his obsession and being trapped. He's going to be withdrawn and have family. He's at his breaking point with intimacy. Are you not giving him any sex? What's going on here? Why is he withdrawn from family? Because he has too much pride. Outcome of his pride. This pride is what he needs healing from. He's not healing from bitterness and pain caused by his own pride. And he's getting clarity on that. That's what he's been confused about. He's starting to realize that being trapped, he's felt trapped and obsessed. And that he's been withdrawn from his family because of his pride. He's been rejecting you and his family. And he needs healing from his bitterness and pain. And he's getting clarity on that. You hear, Cosmo? What caused this bitterness and pain? The devil, Capricorn, is here. What was this strong desire that caused all this pain? I think it was the gambling. Yeah, something had him entrapped in fear. He was trapped by the devil in fear. That's caused him bitterness and pain. What is he gonna do about what's the spirit world gonna do for him about this? Ace of Cups came out, but why is it in reverse? Because this is his wish fulfillment. I think you're going to hear something exciting from him about loving himself. Or that he doesn't want to have a new love. He doesn't want anyone else. He doesn't want new love. His wish fulfillment is to not have new love. And this is the Ace of Wands in reverse. The memories of the nightmares coming out of denial about why you want to be single. He's coming around, Esponja. He's coming around. But I do see that you're going to need to have patience with him because he has healing that needs to happen. So give him the time and the space to heal, okay? But he's starting to see. He's getting clarity. hearing no one compares to you. No one compares to you. How can a Spanja not F herself? Come out of denial about a soulmate. Clarify the soulmate is denial. This is the shadow work that needs to be done. You're in denial that he wants somebody else, and you need to do shadow work there so you'll stop breaking. It's like you break up with him because you accuse him of having someone else, and there is no one else. That's something that you're in denial about. Clarify the shadow work. You feel secondary, and you have no faith, and you have a lot of doubt. That's the shadow work, and somehow you're haunted. Any more shadow work? You're projecting what you feel, the wounding you have, that wounding when you look in that mirror, that root girl that needs healing. When you feel that, you project that onto him. Like if you feel jealous or insecure or unloved or secondary, you project it onto him and you accuse him of being that way. It's time to heal root girl. It's time to embrace the root girl inside of you. Okay? And it's because this is divine masculine and you keep thinking that he wants to be with a soulmate. But I'm not seeing any soulmates. So that means that you're projecting. Okay? And that's causing you to feel empty, void, and unstable, Espanja. Alright. Oh, you have an ex named Carlos too. Wow. How about that? Welcome, Goddess of Life. I think I've seen you here before. Who's next, Kailash? Arushi, what's up, Arushi? Are you with me, baby? Hello, Mindy. How are you, baby? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, okay? Kailash is the moderator, and he decides if we can add anyone to the list. Okay. Did anybody else have a question that's here that you want me to answer, Kailash? It looks like we have Mindy, Trip, and Goddess of the something. Kailash is asking if DG is in the house. Hang on just a minute, Goddess. Oh, you're trying to find out if it's the same Carlos. Okay, Goddess wants to know if Nico loves her. You're welcome. Okay. Kailash, if you need to cut out, baby, you can cut out. Thank you for your help. And you and I need to get together about how I can get the payment to you. It should hit around somewhere between the 23rd and the 27th, I think. And when it hits, I need to have a way to get up with you to send you some money. All right, Goddess, I'm going to answer yours, and I'm going to answer Mindy's. And I'm going to answer DG's if he shows up. Alright, so you want to know if Nico loves you. Does Nico love Goddess? Yes. Yes. Ask your angels, yes. Ask your angels what? They're saying it's not the right time and it's not unlikely. You're going to have an opportunity. It's not the right time, but you will have an opportunity. So let me find out when that time might be, if I can, if I'm able. If I may, can I see when the right opportunity might present itself? Take a break. Stop obsessing. Something happened in March in the past, and something happened in February. So February and March are significant months. And Spirit says stop obsessing and take a break. It's not the right time right now. Okay, Goddess? Alright, now I'm going to go back to... Oh, I didn't mean for that to happen. Okay. Mindy, you're wondering if you're doing the right thing. Okay? Let's ask your angels. Angels, is Mindy doing the right thing? No. Opportunity. Is Mindy doing the right thing? May I see, please? Trust and an opportunity. Is Mindy doing the right thing? The situation will improve. Opportunity. May I see if Mindy is doing the right thing? In the next few weeks, choose a new direction. Not the right time. So, in the next few weeks, you need to choose a new direction. Right now, it's not the right time. So, I would say, no, you're not doing the right thing. You need to choose a new direction. Can you give us any clues to the right direction? Clues to the right direction. The right direction. The right direction is the Queen of Cups, Mindy. Why is the Queen of Cups the right direction? Because there's no contract, no hierophant. And will there be? Something's going to end. There's going to be a huge ending in your life. What's going to be the new beginning? You're going to be independent. You're going to be independent. Outcome of independence. You're going to have some fast motion. Why am I having trouble talking with you? You're going to have some trash. You're going to have some fast movement backwards. And it's going to bring justice. Outcome of the Eight of Wands in reverse. It has to do with somebody maybe from your childhood, somebody from your past that you have fond memories of. Anything else you can tell, Mindy? It's a friend, Page of Cups, or a surprise. Clarify the Page of Cups. For some reason you have trouble talking. You might stutter. This is somebody that caused you to have to heal, that hurt you. There's an Emperor on the bottom of the deck. This could have been your dad or Divine Masculine. Outcome of the healing. Use your intuition when it comes to happiness in reverse. So you're not using your intuition about your happiness. So you need to use your intuition about your happiness. What would that show her if she were using it? That you haven't had your wish fulfillment, or that you're going to have your wish fulfillment? I don't know, because you're not using your intuition. And there's also an Ace of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck. This could have been a lost pregnancy, or it might be a new love that you're not using your intuition about. Anything else we need to know here? There's going to be a time of risk. This is the Aries full moon. outcome of taking or not taking the risk. Okay. If you'll take that risk, it's going to lead you to a new opportunity. When you take this risk, you're going to have a brand new opportunity. Maybe in job, there's going to be a wheel, outcome of the wheel. You have a wheel of fortune coming. What's the outcome of the wheel? Okay. You're going to have a tower and you're going to have to defend yourself, but you're manifesting a new relationship or some kind of coupling up with somebody, sharing a cup, and this is going to transform your situation. Yeah, you're not in the right, you're not going in the right direction. You need to choose a new direction in the next few weeks. It's going to lead you to a beautiful relationship with somebody, okay? You could be the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay. All right, Mindy, that's what I have for you. I'm trying to figure out how to give you some guidance. How can Mindy love herself, Spirit? May I see how Mindy can love herself? Mindy? Spirit says practice curiosity. And always settle for more. Number 4 and number 44. So we have 444 here. In painful times, in happy times, in sad, confusing, and lonely times, use curiosity over judgment. When you judge a situation, you shrink to fit the proportions of criticism. When you remain curious about what's happening and why, what the motives are, and what the hidden factors may be, you open a space for peace and possibility. Judgment is a prison. Curiosity is an adventure. Now is the time to choose the attitude that will create the most freedom and space for you to move forward. And then number 44. What you believe you are worth comes from early programming. Remember your childhood? You didn't make that program, but you can remake it. Take out the old software that says you are limited in scope and should be functional and realistic with your dreams. Once you're willing to befriend uncertainty and failure, you are free to recognize your soul is unlimited and you have the power to tap the potential through your choices. You can settle for less or settle for more. The effort is the same. All right, baby, make sure you subscribe so you get notified when I do go live, and you can get questions answered during those lives if I'm answering questions, okay? All right. Things are not going well in my office. People are being, oh wow, fired. Please tell me, will I be able to stay here? I have become addicted to that girl. I don't know how I will be able to live. Okay, baby, I got you. All right, Kailash. Okay. Let's see what's going on. What's going on at the office, Spirit, first of all? How will what's going on at the office affect Kailash? Transportation and networking. How are the things going on at the office going to affect Kailash? There's going to be a surprise when it comes to no transportation. How will what's going on at the office affect Kailash? You're going to have a surprise when it comes to managing money. May I see, please, how it's going to affect Kailash, what's happening at the office? Kailash, entertainer came out for you. And sharing. Okay? Alright. How's it going to affect the girl he works with and his ability to see her? How's it going to affect that? There's going to be a surprise. Oh. It looks like a good surprise. You're going to have, things are going to go slow. Can you give us a hint about the surprise? There's not going to be any retail. And there's no need to be cautious. So they're not going to sell something. And there's no need to be cautious. Why is the entertainer here? Because of not having any happiness. Why are you not happy with the entertainer? Because somebody's self-made and there's no conflict when it comes to the Gaia. You're unhappy because of an entertainer who's self-made and who's had a conflict with their Gaia. Outcome for this entertainer, Spirit. The outcome is going to be leaving a legacy and no science. Okay. What's their legacy going to be like? It's going to change. Can you show me how it's going to change? They're going to share. How are they going to share? They're going to help. Show me what they're going to do. They're going to have an inspiration. Alright. What's the inspiration? That their life purpose is social media. And they're not going to settle for a teacher. And they will have their transportation. Alright. And what else do we need to know about the not selling something? The underworld is here. Why is that here? Because there will be justice for something that's not taking off. Outcome of justice for not taking off. Well, it looks like somebody is going to the next level, Kailash. They're not being patient, but they're going to the next level. The office is here with no recognition. So you don't recognize you're going to the next level. Clarify the next level. This is your surprise now. You're going to have a mechanic. Why are you having a mechanic? Because of somebody's money coming to a halt, not making an investment, and going slow. No setbacks. Clarify money coming to a halt. Somebody's working on not making an investment and going slow, so money comes to a halt. Your parenthood is here and your home is here. Outcome of that. You're not going to use your voice and make peace. You're going to have options. You're going to have options. Alright, now let's ask your angels. Angels, is Kailash going to be able to keep his job at the place where he's working? Let go within the next few weeks. Is Kailash going to be able to keep his job a year from now within the next few weeks? Is Kailash going to keep his job? Improving health a year from now. Is Kailash going to be able to keep his job? Compromise came out. And an opportunity. So you will have an opportunity, but you may have to compromise. Can you clarify the compromise? Somebody's going to reconsider. Yes. They're going to reconsider, and yes. So that means you will be able to keep your job. Isn't that what I said, Kailash? Or wasn't I asking if you would? My question was, will Kailash keep his job? So the answer is yes. Yes. There's going to be something compromised, but they're going to reconsider, and the answer is yes. Now, will Kailash, will this woman that he's in love with, enthralled with, infatuated with, be able, yes, compromise? Will they be able to keep their job? Will this woman that he cares for so deeply and dreams about, helpful people, yes, will she keep her job? May I see, please? Yes, improving health. Will the woman that he wants to work with so desperately keep her job? May we see, please? It's up to you if you believe. What do you mean it's up to you? There's going to be an opportunity. Trust. So that's a yes, in my opinion. That's a yes, okay? So it looks like you're both going to continue to work together. And I'm going to tell you what I see. I see that it's going to push the two of you closer together. Spirit's moving things around on purpose. The universe is moving things around on purpose. And I think I saw all of these fights going on and I didn't know what I was talking about. And you weren't able to communicate to me what I was talking about. So I had, like, what came out, you knew it was coming from Spirit. Because I had no idea all this was going on. Is the universe conspiring to bring these two closer together? Spirit said, take action. Recovery. Take action. Recovery. Show me how Kailash's employer feels about him as an employee. Escaping. You're avoiding. Avoiding what? Secrets. You're avoiding secrets and being sneaky. Outcome for Kailash for avoiding secrets and being sneaky. It's only you. You've made no mistakes. You've been spying, though. Someday, one day, another time. Outcome of one day, another time. Somebody is running, and they're going to make a confession about why there could not be a second chance for a third party. Why couldn't there be a second chance for the third party? Because they didn't want to have a conflict with them. Outcome for Kailash here. You're going to get tired of it. You're going to have your divine feminine and you're going to be chasing. No third party influences. So it looks like they're aware that you were not involved in whatever happened here. And that you're going to be protected somehow because of that. Shaman, no, why did I say shaman stream? Spellcasters, message for Kailash. Oracle message for Kailash about his concerns. Your family is here. There's a spirit guide and they want you to be confident. Confident in what? Forgiveness on the bottom of the deck. Confident in what? Confident in freedom and well-being. What do you mean? Have courage, Kailash. And clarify what you mean. Have courage. There will be justice. You're going to be strong. You're going to get clarity about divine feminine. And also closure. Outcome of justice for Kailash spirit. Your career is here and grieving. You're going to get justice for grieving about your career. Outcome of grieving your career. Outcome. Kailash, your dreams are here. Your love is here. Your animals are here. Your talent is here. And there's going to be a new beginning. And forgiveness. Forgiveness keeps showing up. Clarify the new beginning. It's passion. And it's going to lighten your load. So it looks like you're going to get a promotion. And it also is leading you to prosperity. And for some reason, I said shaman's dream. So I'm going to give you a shaman's dream also. And I'm going to give you some numbers. Shaman's dream for Kailash Spirit. May I have one, please? What would you say to Kailash from Shaman's dream? No. Good, strong answers only, please, from the universe. There we go. Number 23, 24, and number 9, Kailash. And this is what it means. You got Fortune's Wheel, Luck and Right Timing, the Divine Matrix, and Dancing on One Foot, Balancing Act. Number 23, Fortune's Wheel. The Fortune's Wheel is a sign that luck has found the right timing in your life. You have the magic touch and everything turns to gold. There's nothing you can do wrong. You only need to hold what you desire as intention and it becomes true. Do not waste this power on trifling things. Dream big, for surely this opportune moment will pass, such as the nature of the Fortune's Wheel. Use the creative power of Fortune's Wheel for the benefit of others, and the gifts will be returned to you tenfold. Use it only for your own gain, and you will be left impoverished and with the bitter taste of squandered opportunity. Fortune's Wheel comes unannounced. Notice the early signs, the coincidental encounters, and the seemingly magical and synchronous events that herald its arrival. That call, that email, that invitation, that chance encounter was no accident. They all were choreographed by the Fortune. Do not wait any longer. Carpe diem. Recall your boldest and noblest longing and invite it into your life. The invitation is all that is required. And then Galactic Mushroom. You might have been thinking and acting like you were the only one in the dream creating your life. The Galactic Mushroom arrives as a playful yet potent reminder that you need to go with your higher power, get with your higher power. The universal laws are not for your benefit only. The law of attraction does not exist just to serve up your desired outcome. The matrix of consciousness, called Source or God, Spirit, or any other name, is intricately woven into life. There is so much complexity that the human mind cannot comprehend all the moving parts. It's impossible to see beyond what you already know. Just the head of the mushroom is clearly visible. Just as the head of the mushroom is clearly visible above the soil, but not the living biome below. The thread-like mycelium of fungi form vast, intricate networks underground, connecting different life forms with another in a kind of internet of the plant kingdom. Imagine the divine matrix serving the same way, connecting the individual consciousness with that of the divine. The galactic mushroom reminds you that your dreams and desires are heard. This is a call for faith and trust. Remember faith and believe over here? Whatever intention you hold consistently with hope and faith, first manifest in the unseen realm. Whether or not you can see it working on your behalf, eventually you see the evidence play out in the serendipitous events that work in your favor, seemingly outside of the law of cause and effect. You're having a fortune's wheel, and you're being reminded that it's not just happening for you, that this is bigger than you, is what I'm getting. It's impossible to see beyond what you already know, just as the head. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. The galactic mushroom reminds you that your dreams and desires are heard. You're made just for you, but for the highest good of all. So there's a wheel happening in your life, and it's happening to a lot of you. And Spirit is saying that you, right now, you need to hold your intentions and dream big, because you're about to manifest the biggest fortune of your life, and not to let it pass you by. Okay, this is happening for you, not to you, Kailash. Dances on one foot, balancing act, resourcefulness, and saying yes to life. When dances on one foot shows up, you are called to find a new balance. Just as a dancer moves gracefully into each pose, no matter how precariously balanced a step might seem, you must bring equanimity to the situation before you, no matter how thorny or difficult a relationship seems. If you are putting too much effort into managing your life, work, relationship, family, and digital media, you are missing the point. You have to be dancing while juggling your entire life, knowing that at any one time, half of it's going to be up in the air. It's not that you are doing too much and find it impossible to catch up. Rather, it's that you are confusing readiness with preparation. You will never ever be fully prepared for all the challenges in life, but you can be ready to say yes to a new invitation the universe offers you. Live in the state of yes to spirit and no to everything not infused with life, romance, vitality, and the sacred. You will be surprised, remember your surprise, by how quickly your load lightens. Remember lightening your load? When you hold true to this lesson. You are challenged now to work with resources available to you and not be seduced by the belief, if only I had more. Life has provided you with everything you need to accomplish your goal and fulfill your mission. When it feels like you are when it feels like you are losing your balance, do not contract. Don't contract, holding your arms close to your chest, for you will fall. Instead, reach out and extend them fully, saying yes to Spirit's steadying hand. You're the one who has to have the faith to believe that you're going to be blessed with kindness, and you've got to focus, okay? So this is something that's happening to bring fortune to your life. I'm not going to tell you that you won't have a period of separation from your twin flame, but what I am going to tell you is that this person is going to continue to visit you in your dreams no matter what. And I have seen, let me tell you something, I have somebody who watches this channel right now. She worked with her twin flame. They met at a conference, and she immediately knew that she was supposed to be with this man. But she fought her feelings because she had already met somebody else and was committed to marrying them. She left the conference. She married the man, and he is now, they're married and have children together. And the universe brought her to a new job a few years back. And guess who was working on the new job on her team? Yes, the twin flame. So she's now working with him again, very much in love with him, and she's married to someone else. So you're not alone in this journey, whatever the outcome. Okay? Y'all don't know everything I know about this channel. You could never know because, first of all, I don't tell other people's business unless it can somehow benefit someone else. But there's a lot of people in a lot of circumstances on this channel that are very similar. We have groups that are very similar. And I do have twin flames that they work together. And they're married to other people. So in your case, you're not married to other people. And it has been looking like you're going to have some kind of union. So I feel that this is meant to bring you closer together. That's how I feel. But we'll see what Spirit has to say in the coming days. Okay? And I think that if you get the opportunity to talk to her, that you should. I do. I think that you should. Will Kailash get the opportunity to talk to this woman? Meditation brings answers, but ask for help from others. Romance, Kailash. Romance. So you need to ask for help from others. I don't know if that's people you work with, or if that's friends of yours, or if that's your spirit guides. How can he ask for help from others? Can you clarify that a little further? When it comes to having an opportunity to talk to this person. If you believe, yes, you're going to communicate clearly. Yeah, I think you are going to get a chance. Somebody's going to help you so you can talk to her. And when you do, you need to talk to her clearly. Because it could be like one of those, be assertive. You need to be assertive. It could be one of those situations where if you don't say what needs to be said, you're going to regret it. Alright, what would she say to him if she could say something to Kailash? She would say, call me, call me, call me. And if you only knew how much I care about you. And it came out in reverse, so it's like, you have no idea how much I care about you. And I think I miss you on the bottom of the deck. What else would she say? She would say, I act like I don't care, but I do. I'm not a good person. I'm a shitty individual. And I'm reading our text wanting to text you, but don't want to look pressed. So, she's somehow going to get a text from you. I don't know how. I don't know why she always feels so bad about herself. Where have you been my whole life? Remember I said during this full moon communication is key? Don't forget that. I think you are going to have an opportunity to talk to her. And what you say is going to be very important. So don't clam up. Be assertive. Communicate clearly. Ask for help from others. And meditate to get the answers. Be assertive, okay? Be assertive. Reconsider and listen to your intuition. I do think you're going to get a chance. Spirit, has anything changed when it comes to my current job getting any better? It says, don't stop in the near future, but came out in reverse. And within the next few months. Let me look at it from another deck. Is there any chance of my current job with my mental health job getting better in the near future? You're going to take off. Where am I taking off? You're going to be motivated. Motivated to take off where? Your home is here. You're not using your voice to make peace. Why am I not using my voice to make peace? Because you're going to have a new beginning when it comes to an office. You can't talk about this. Don't talk about this. You're going to be at home. Don't talk about it. It's going to bring peace. And I know exactly what that means. Will the money compensate for what I'm already making? Will the money compensate? Plan for the past and a gift. What does that mean, plan for the past? You were a helper and you were inspiring. What does that mean when it comes to money? It means this is going to be your life purpose, leaving a legacy, sharing, and something's going to change about science. What's going to change? Your transportation. How is it going to change? I'm not going to have to drive as much. How is my transportation going to change? It's going to slow down and you're not going to lose your patience anymore. You're not going to have to be patient. You're not going to make an investment and you're not going to have a promotion. Anything else I need to know? Not promoted. Why is not promoted here? Because somebody's not going to make an investment and your money, they're working on your money coming to a halt. What's going to be the outcome of that though? You're not going to be persistent because of mistakes. Your health is not here. Your partnership is not here. What you're not able to talk about is here. And you're being a rebel. Not being a rebel. Something's temporary. You're going to the next level because of options. This is my current job and the way they're treating me. Outcome of money coming to a halt. You're an entertainer. You're unhappy, you're self-made, and you're not going to fight with these people. Why am I not happy? Because you're alone, and you're an artist, and you have nothing to celebrate. Outcome of a conflict I don't want to have. It's about somebody that's ugly as hell. Outcome of that. You're going to be in your feelings, and it's decided that you're not going to have setbacks anymore and you're no longer going to be a rescuer. What am I going to be? A writer. Outcome of being a writer. You're going to go to the next level and your parenthood is here and your Gaia is in reverse. Why is my Gaia in reverse? Because I'm going to be a laborer and there's animals here. Anything else I need to know? Somebody's not going to be a workaholic and there's going to be sports. Why is leadership in reverse? Because of the underworld. What do I need to do differently? You're already doing it perfectly. Outcome of being perfect at this. No networking. What do you mean no networking? You had a loss and somebody talked about you. Your real estate is here, and they had no idea. They didn't recognize that you weren't able to have any growth. So what did they say when they talked about me? What were they gossiping about? They said, we're going to force you not to hit the jackpot when it comes to an offer we made because we have too much ego and we're not obsessed with loving you. What's going to be the outcome for that toxic ass person? They've put themselves in a third party situation. Outcome for them. They're a thief and they're hooked. What's going to happen for their thievery? You're going to be unfazed. You're going to quit looking at this. You're not going to hold a grudge. And you're not going to have a wolf in sheep's clothing anymore who has no facts. Because you have the facts. Outcome of having the facts. Somebody's going to be fake smiling. Outcome of fake smiles. They're going to be a broke ass, digging dirt, and moving on. And they have fake accounts. Outcome of their fake accounts. They're a divination abuser, a spiritual hater. But they can't reject you. Why can't they reject me? because of ignoring their fake accounts. And somebody caught a case in the past. Outcome of their fake accounts again. They're a groupie and they can't clean this up. Why can't they clean it up? Because of having facts. And what are these facts? That they have legal issues. Outcome of their legal issues. They're not going to start any drama. What are they going to do? They're going to realize that they're dealing with a queen rising who's dodging their bullets. So, whoever you are that stole from me, Spirit knows. And you were trying to force me not to hit the jackpot. And Spirit knows that too. And you have legal issues you need to be worried about. You don't need to be worried about me. You need to be worried about your legal issues. And your fake accounts. Because I can tell you right now, I already know what Spirit's talking about. Shame on you! I hope you get away with it. Alright. Hello, Divine Roberts. Sure you can. Let me pull you a card, baby. Are you still here, Divine Roberts? Is Divine Roberts still in the house? Okay. Alright, I'll pull you a card, baby. Message for Divine Roberts, Holy Spirit. Message for Divine Roberts. The Horse King came out for you. Assistance and control with the Swan Queen. This is the message Spirit has for you. Number 42 and number 13. The Horse King. The Horse King always comes to lead you, to lend you the power to go the distance, forging ahead, whatever the weather. You will most certainly reach your potential destination with the noble ally. He lets you know that some person or circumstance brought through synchronicity will certainly appear to help you with your endeavors. Make sure you watch yesterday's reading and today's. You aren't meant to go this part of the journey alone. This is also an important time to delegate authority to others so that they may assist you. Currently, you're magnetic to powerful people who are in a position to help make your dreams come true. The Horse King asks that you remain open to those who are sent to aid you. You can be assured that you will be lifted up and will ride high in victory. And then the Swan Queen, number 13, says this. The Swan Queen guides your way and asks that you look at your reflection in the events of your life. She gives you the ability to see the beauty that has transformed your life from ignorance to wisdom. The Swan Queen lets you know that it's time to go within and seek the answers in your own intuition. Don't look outside yourself for answers now. The true power lies reflected in the still waters within you. Now is the moment to meditate and ask for a vision. The power of psychic perception is inherent in you, and the Swan Queen will help you dive deep into your quiet query to find the answers you seek. This is also a reminder to allow time to transform ideas into reality. Nothing happens overnight. So what I'm getting from that is that you're going to be sent an alliance, an assisted, someone who either you can assist. That's why I say watch yesterday's reading, because you might be the one who's being sent to assist someone else, or they're being sent to assist you. And you're going to have a very strong intuition, and you're going to be able to seek your own answers because of your own spiritual gifts. That's what I'm getting for you. That's what you don't see coming, is that you have your own very powerful gifts. All right, what spiritual gifts are operating? May I see, please? You're about to have this epiphany, for one thing. What's the epiphany about? That you're going to have some kind of celebration? And it has to do with a job, working with your hands, doing something like maybe what I do, but working with your hands. So it feels that you're going to celebrate working. Can you show me how that's possible? What do you see for this person? It could be something in the justice, somehow justice. Something's going to be made right. Okay, Divine? Clarify what's going to be made right. Or this could be you working as a police officer. You're not settling. What are you not settling? For the underworld. So you might become a police officer of some sort. Sports on the bottom of the day. Anything else we need to know about the job? It has to do with your home and not using your voice. Why are you not using your voice at home? Because of your real estate, not being a networker, and not being a perfectionist. Outcome of your real estate. There's gossip here. And being sports. Somehow sports is a factor. What's the gossip for this person? Spirit, what are people? This could be gossip from the past. Somebody wants to get the inside scoop. About what? About how somebody can shine. How they hustle. And why they don't hate other people's happiness. Alright, why don't they? Because they're married for money. Alright, what else? They're not threatening. What else? They're a groupie. They're watching from a fake account. And they're being ignored. Why are they being ignored? Because it's the same shit a different day and they're traveling. And you're wasting time. Why is traveling here? Because somebody's unfazed and hooked. You don't care that they're hooked. Somebody's also a thief. Anything else we need to know here? That there's no love on the brain. Somebody's going to get a sex fix, though. Why is there no love on the brain? You don't want child services involved. And they've been looking you up online. So child services was at one time looking you up online. What did they see? That you were having a love, like you had a lover? Why does that matter? Because they were creeping from a fake account and stealing your ideas. So they were using this information against you. This caused you to cry. Outcome of all of this. You're not going to be haunted. You're going to be crying. Why are they crying over you? Because they have photo proof. Photo proof of what? That somebody is not bankrupt. And they're a boss daddy. Oh my God. So this boss daddy, this stable, rich business owner, CEO with big dick energy, has been getting photo proof. He's had child services after somebody online. That's why you're getting justice, baby. That's why you're getting justice. If you didn't know that, there you go. I didn't see all that coming. That's why you're going to celebrate. You're going to have an epiphany and realize that you need to celebrate because you're going to have a job, your loved ones in spirit, and travel again with a house and spirit guides. You're going to be fine. Spirit's sending somebody to help you or you to help somebody. And you're going to use your own intuition because you have a very powerful intuition. Yep. You got it, Divine. You're welcome, baby. Anytime. I hope you're subscribed to the channel and that I'll see you again sometime soon, okay? All right. You have a lovely day as well, my darling. Okay. I didn't see your LinkedIn request, but I'm going to look again. Well, you're going to find them, Divine. They're on the way, okay? And I'm here for you if you need me for any reason. Okay, baby? Much love to you for showing up today and having the courage to ask that question. And I'm hoping that you got the answer you needed. I will definitely look to see if I can find you on LinkedIn. I did look. I don't pay for LinkedIn, though. So I'm thinking that what we're going to have to do is have like a private video. Just do a private video and I'll invite you to the video so we can just chat. Because we can go live together and you don't have to show your face. You can just, point the camera outward or whatever. But look, I'm just an old lady. Not an old lady, but you know what I'm saying. I'm nothing to be intimidated by. And I love you. I don't care what you look like. I love you. And I'm sure you look great. But I do want to figure out a way to get that money to you because I'm sure, especially with this at work right now, that you could definitely use it. Okay? And I'm so grateful for all of your help. So grateful. They won't release the money until the 23rd, and right now I'm trying to get it set up to go to my new bank account. So we have a few days to work with, but sometime in the next few days we will connect somehow. It may have to be through YouTube going live together so we can talk through the YouTube live, and I can make that a private video for members only, and then only people who are moderators or members would be able to talk, hear us talking. But come up with a way that I could securely send you money. I have PayPal, I have Cash App, I can mail you a money order, I can mail you the cash, whatever you want me to do, okay? I can wire it to you from my bank to yours. We have to just somehow figure out how to securely get those bank numbers to me. Even if you have to mail them to me in the mail, I can give you my address and you can send me your information so I can wire the money somehow, okay? All right, we'll do whatever we can to get it to you. I love you. I love you all. Thank you for all of the love you've shown me today. You guys rock, and I can't wait until next time. Stay blessed, okay? Bye-bye. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.